Me and Brett lived our boring normal lives until one day we decided to become superheroes. A decision we would never look back at again.
Hey, Supergood fans! Late last night, me and Brett saw a midnight showing, or actually I should say a 10:30 showing, because apparently midnight, is too late for them, but you gotta go out of your way and see a late movie anyway, so we saw a 10:30 showing of Kick-Ass 2, and I hope you guys like the beginning intro that me and Brett filmed, actually today, but I just want to go over what my thoughts were for Kick-Ass 2. Rotten Tomatoes gave the movie a 27%. Like, whoever the hell is behind Rotten Tomatoes is a bunch of fucking retards that never touch film. By the way, guys, I'll put the link in the description, but I actually just uploaded Silent Hill Part 3, so make sure to see 1, 2, and 3. It's my fan film. It's turning out awesome. But anyways, guys, so back to Kick-Ass 2. Well, in 2010, a little trailer came on when I was seeing The Book of Eli, or not The Book of Eli. I forgot what movie I was seeing. Maybe it was The Book of Eli. And anyways, from that point on, I knew I wanted to see Kick-Ass. I knew it was going to be a good movie. It was one of those things that just had that good movie look to it. And then I saw it. I absolutely loved it. The first one came out when I was 15, and that was 3 years ago. I absolutely loved it. It's great. But to the second movie. So the plot here, spoiler alerts, takes place, I think they say in the movie, 2 years after the events of Kick-Ass 1. Mindy is a freshman in high school, and Dave is about to graduate, doesn't know what to do with his life, and obviously Red Mist has become the motherfucker. That's not spoiler alert, they clearly say that in the trailer, so don't give me all this spoiled shit. It's pretty well done. It's, I definitely have to say it's one of the better sequels. I mean, obviously, no shit, it's not better than the first Kick-Ass, but it's definitely a better sequel in the sense that if you saw The Hangover and you saw The Hangover 2, you obviously were probably disappointed. I mean, I know I was hugely disappointed. And that's because it literally stayed in formula too much. Kick-Ass, what I like is it went in a different direction. It wasn't a movie I paid to go see. It wasn't what I was thinking I was seeing. What I was thinking is Kick-Ass 1 wrapped up to 2, and somehow thought that'd be good again. But they go down some original plots. I mean, for one, they have it where a hit girl has her own arc in high school, is, just trying to fit in and stuff. They go through in detail of the other heroes, their lifestyle, stuff like that. There's actually a sad story, spoiler again, sorry, I'm not really a reviewer, I'm more into film. One of the heroes are actually a husband and wife, and they had a missing kid, and I guess, I'd have to see it again, but I guess the police didn't help, and that was the reason why they became heroes, is because they walk around trying to see if anyone's found them. And it's just, this movie's a lot darker than the first one too, which I knew it was going to, because people would freaking spoil stuff that happens in the comic way before, I wouldn't even try to read it, just liking the page. You'll see people spoiling shit months ago. But it's not quite, I will say a lot of things that I looked up that happen in the comic don't happen in this, so I'm not going to spoil what or what doesn't happen, but there's some changes, just like the first movie, but, for better or for worse. I thought the changes they did in the first one actually made it better, and from what I've read, I personally think the changes they did made the second one better. But, so obviously, you have Mother Russia, Chuck Liddell, the pretty much classic UFC fighter. If you watch UFC, you know his name, Chuck Liddell. He's pretty much like the Tony Hawk of UFC, or the Michael Jordan of UFC. Everyone, you watch UFC, has heard of him. He actually is in the video, in the movie. You actually see him in the trailer. I know UFC, but chances are you noticed him in the trailer for the Black Death, or the black guy that they for some reason say that's racist to call him Black Death or whatever because it's stereotype. But they have Chuck Liddell in the background, so he's actually in the movie for a couple of minutes. It's pretty cool. Obviously McLovin's in it, like, you know, doing his stuff. So like it was pretty good, and Aaron Johnson did an amazing job again as Kick-Ass. Chloe was great as Hit Girl again, like, you know, she just owns the role, like, steals the show. I mean, I will say, this movie, like, the first Kick-Ass definitely Hit Girl stole the show, like, Chloe, it was her movie. But this one, Aaron Johnson actually, like, you know, steals the show in some parts, and you see that he got better, fighting and stuff, so, all in all, it's a great movie, and, if you loved Kick-Ass 1, you're gonna like this movie. If you didn't like Kick-Ass 1, you're probably not gonna like this movie, so don't waste the money. But if you loved Kick-Ass 1 like me, or hell, if you just liked it, you'll probably like this a lot. And it's a lot darker, like I said. There's some twists and turns I honestly didn't know was gonna happen. Like, I was like, what? They can't do that. But yeah, it's an amazing movie. I would rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. I would give it. I would think the original Kick-Ass would be a 10, and I would say this would be like a 9.2. Like, you know, up there's some things could have been fixed, and obviously a sequel never holds up to the original, but they didn't try to do bigger and better like most sequels. Like, if you see it, like, it makes sense. So I would give it a 9.2. So almost a 10, just little points off they gotta fix, but, I mean, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Kick-Ass 2? Do you like it? Do you love it? You know, help get the word about it. I would love to see a Kick-Ass 3. Alright guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment, favorite, share, get the word out. Alright, thanks.